to be married, is it safe to say that they need to sit down and discuss, have a plan in place in order to identify who's going to do what, who's going to pay what?
Do not say I do without doing it.
With pretty much everything. If you need to hear, somebody should have told me.
These 9 chapters,
right?
You better discuss every chapter. I mean, every subject of that chapter before you say I do.
Yes.
Do not get married without discussing how the bills are going to be paid, how much we're going to save,
what
how
is
much
the expectation
for
me.
Right, and for you. Right.
Yeah, and I'm saying expectations is very important because ladies, if he's not taking care of you prior to the marriage, he's probably not going to take care of you after the marriage.
Right, and fellas, same thing. I got the fellas going.
Yeah, we got him up in here. So let's talk about. I want to get back on this sex thing.
Okay.
What if you tired of sex? Like, what if I don't feel like having sex?
Why they put me on the spot in the barbershop yesterday? So, Candace, are you saying that women are supposed to have sex?
Oh, Nate.
Yes,
you did do that.
Thank you, Nate. But honestly, as a married woman, you are.
Speak the truth, baby. That's my baby. Girl, I'll kiss you right here. I'll kiss you.
You really are.
We got another one over there y'all don't see, but she's shaking her head too.
Yes.
She said, yeah, you gotta do your wife do. Well, all I'm saying is that I'm tired though.
So
I'm running. I'm interviewing all day. I'm doing this. I got meetings. I'm tired.
I will give him props on this. When he does realize that I am tired when I get home and he wants some, he will pick up and help out. Baby, I got you. I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna cook for you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get the kids ready. So
I just need you to
be observant. If your wife is saying she is tired, even before she get home, and you already know, go ahead and start helping her out. Whether it's with the kids, whether it's around the house, whatever you know she does when she get home. Or he'll be like, go on in there and take you a nap.
Yeah. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. At least he's courteous.
Yes.
He's listening. He's attentive. He may not be willing to ain't gonna do it, but at least he's saying, okay, you know what, I know my baby tired.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on and help her out because tonight I ain't gonna want to hear none of that.
Right,
so he is trying to help.
Right.
But I think there are some people out there that don't, and I really feel like, you know, I'm not married yet, but I'm claiming it that I will be a happy wife one day. So, but I'm still trying to figure, like, I don't even want to be bothered. Like, I'm just saying.
No,
like,
you have those moments. You do. And I think there are a lot of selfish dudes out here to where they won't help out. She is tired. And you making your woman come home and do completely everything, then do tricks in the bedroom. That's selfish of that dude.
I'm so glad you said
that. That is very selfish. And in my opinion, that's a boy's mentality. A man is going to help his woman where she needs help, and especially if it's going to benefit me. And you know, later on that night, I have no problem with cooking. I have no problem getting there and watching this. Like I said, baby, go take a nap. Go to sleep, Negro. I got this. When you wake up, kids in the bed, I done iron clothes. I got you some wine right here. We ready to get to. Matter of fact, go get a shower. Go ahead and get a shower. We're going to ball rolling. But here's what kills me, and I've said this before. Ladies, for a woman, a married woman, not to have sex with your man is the dumbest thing you can do. Especially if you have a sexual husband.
You have to know your spouse.
If your husband is a sexual creature, that's a lion. And he needs his meal. Lions have to eat. Y'all see Madagascar when he didn't eat and he was losing his dang mind. I almost beat his friends. The elder, he just lost his mind. So when you're not feeding this line, you putting him in the world with a whole bunch of beautiful fine gazelles walking by, and he's starving to death. And some of those gazelles want to be ate by your husband. Not literally, of course.
Oh, yeah, literally.
But they want him, and he's starving, and you haven't fed him. Are you freaking kidding me? How stupid is that?
So you have to know your spouse. We did he pulled some facts that the
I got
average
something for you. You just let me.
the average couple only have sex like once a week.
Yeah.
Based on stats.
And
That was
one of
US
my
Today.
other friends, he just called me. He's a comedian. He was talking about how him and his wife have to make time to have sex, but he said like they literally sometimes go like 2 weeks without having sex.
No.
And like I said, well, at what point do you get to the point? I mean, you don't want to think like, oh, this person cheating on me,
Right. You will.
but if you know your spouse, and you know
you have to know
them.
your spouse too.
And then these ladies don't be lazy. I just got to get on the men.
Question. She was making a statement.
I'm just saying, you said that a woman would be stupid not to feed her husband.
Yes.
Because he
It's simple. That's sweet.
he as in him,
Right.
because he want to have sex.
Of course.
Is that not still selfish?
No.
I mean, is that not a form of selfishness?
No.
Now, sex
no.
is really what keeps you all together, connected, glued. So it has to be there. It has to be there, and you have to know your spouse. If you know your spouse is saying, "I need it at least 3 times a week," you have to make every.
Do you have that conversation as well?
Yes.
All the time.
This was a major problem for us. And I used to like, man, what is wrong with you? Do you realize? Say, man, this is not, this can't continue to go like it is. I need it. You know, my understanding.
Forget it. It was bad.
My understanding is a lot better.
Yes.
Now, at the beginning, my understanding was 0.
Because I felt like you. I'm going to work. I'm the first one.
I got needs.
I got kids to get ready. Drop kids off, pick kids up. We got to do homework. We got to clean. I'm tired, man.
Say, man, you got Mufasa in the bedroom.
And at that time, he wasn't helping out like he is now. So he can speak to the fellas because he did have that mindset. Well, I don't care what your day been like.
Right.
Come on.
I did.
And I'm like, look,
Right.
I'm tired.
But if you love your spouse enough, in my opinion, and you know they're in need like that, and especially if it's enjoyable sex, how the heck you don't want it 4, 5, 6 days a week?
No.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm just saying. 5 or 6 days, that's good.
For some that may not have kids,
Yeah.
you may not have a whole lot of bills.
Oh, yeah.
You might have somebody that, and see, this makes a difference. And see, y'all don't understand. Well, some men don't understand that the more, I don't know about all women, but for me, the more comfortable, the more protected, the more
that's
of
Yes.
you putting me into your world and making me a part of your world, that makes me want to have sex with you.
Yeah. I've said that before.
But if you have a mentality of, well, you know, where it's a selfish, and I'm saying you can look at the way what you're saying, I could look at that as being selfish.
Right.
It may not be, it may be right, it may be wrong, but I could look at it and say, okay, yeah, I'm tired and I'm still supposed to have sex, but in my mind, I'm thinking you're supposed to come around and be like, okay, baby, I know you're tired.
Right.
Rub my feet.
Right.
You know,
stuff
like
that.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I'm just.
Me, you missed the intimacy part.
I give you 1 or 2 days off like that.
Y'all missed the
maybe
intimacy.
3.
Yeah, because
Y'all just
some days y'all just want to just come in, bang.
Yeah, some days, yes. Some days, as a man, there are times where we need that. We need that, like for real. No, we're not making love. We hardcore going at it. Your man needs that from time to time.
I get it.
Like y'all need to be loved and cuddled and
that's what we
romantic.
want.
Y'all need that at times. And as a man, you have to give
And
that to your
sometimes
woman.
we want to get beat up.
Right.
I mean, sometimes we don't even want all that.
Okay.
We just want, come on, baby, let's get big.
Right.
But for the most part, I would just love to come home, and I know this is not every day or wouldn't be every day, but on some days, and I'm sure you ladies would definitely agree, when some days you come home and maybe you'll have some bath water ran for you.
Right.
Maybe he have taken the kids off to the grandparents' house.
Right.
And y'all are there. Maybe it's a rose petals from the door. And
Right.
it's just because, not because of Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, but because I love you, because I appreciate
Just
you.
because.
And fellas, appreciation will get you more play than anything. You can be broke. You can be, have a lot of money, whatever. But when you show that genuine appreciation, and you can't, it's not a one thing that you do. Appreciation is appreciation. There's a numerous of things that you can do to show your appreciation.
Right.
So for a single, fellas, if y'all trying to put a ring on it, or maybe thinking about it, or not really knowing how can you get her, appreciate her. It's free. It don't cost nothing.
That's real.
And just,
but your time.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me that you're the kind of guy that I should make a move on.
I get exotic with the melodic tune. I get hypnotic with the moon, but you got to put me down soon. I flip a sideshow if you come my way. Up, down, and around, even sideways. I'm about as ready as the light can get. We can go all out. I ain't afraid of the sweat, but yet I bet you got the techniques to freak a girl inside out. What's that all about? Can I have some of that? You gotta put me on. Word around town is you're 9 men strong. I wanna be put on in the worst way. Since the first day, I think it was a Thursday. You be that brother that I wanna sink my teeth in. Make me wanna ask, where the hell you been? I like the way you be with all that personality, but I got flavor too. You need to get with me.
What you going through? I wanna be down. I wanna be down. Oh yeah, it's true. I wanna be down. I wanna be down. Oh yeah.
He was born 20 years ago, just a pimp toes. Every day new clothes, look at the cut coupons. On 3, got the heat so bluffing. Slanging tatties because it's more than 20 ducats. Struck it, kinda rich, now his pockets looking straight. Slam the D's on the benzo, pancake by the gate. Mom's looking straight with her half, she got great. Lounging in her new home, that's about to stay. I'll be your core mail, won't tell. You can get it when you want it, even though you got chicks all up on it. Don't matter, 'cause brother, you fly, I can't lie. I've been macking daddy from the corner of my eye. Now, baby, bring it on, don't be frontin' on your baby boo. All I wanna know is what's up with you. How can I get with you? Seems like you got a hold on me. It must be voodoo, 'cause baby, I want you.
I wanna be down. Down with you. Yeah. Oh yeah.
About day tall, about so big, about so small, about this length, about this width, about this flow, about this gift. Instinctly and me right up your alleyway. Skip the moet, let's chill with some Alizé. Enough stressing all day. Let me massage your mind as my mental starts to play. A ghetto sauce you are, and I'll be your sexual chocolate bar. And I gotta keep strong for the cause, and you gotta keep me strong for the tours. Brother, man, and me, damn the family. What else could we be with no one understands us but we? You were the first to tame me. Big teeth, I'm out.
I wanna be down. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
and falling out of love with each other every day, what would y'all say would be the actual center? What makes y'all relationship?
What do you say?
What makes our relationship?
What makes the Tucks the Tucks?
Wow.
I always say we are the same, just opposite sex. So we get along very well. Yes, except for you was kind of after sex, you know.
Jesus needed you.
a little bit more. But I would say we are a lot alike. We're kind of the wild ones amongst our friends. He's the wild one, I'm the wild one. So I think our personality is what helps us click.
Are y'all like best friends?
Yes.
That's where I was going.
Yeah.
Our friendship
Yeah.
makes us, you know.
What? I want to say whatever you laughing about in your head. Go ahead.
Nah,
Say
it's just some of the. I mean, some people do some of the stuff like. That's my homie. Like, I might dig him a nose and just put a book on.
I'll see you gonna get slapped.
You
That's
know,
what you gonna get.
I dig it, lick my finger and stick it in her.
Oh yeah, oh that's so gross.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you're such a
Yeah.
boy. Oh.
But this is my dog right there.
Right.
You know? And that's what really makes us that we are like this. We're all friends.
She can't. You embarrassed her. She can't believe you did that.
This boy said.
But I did. I started. Next thing I know, I be driving and she done put a book on me. Like, no,
I don't do that no more. I realize that is really nasty. Like, get ticked off actually now. That's really not. Yeah.
That's a very funny, special way of showing me that you love me.
Right.
Would you guys say that you definitely have a religion, or that God is also something that
we
keeps
wouldn't
our
have,
strength?
we wouldn't have made it without it. I mean, starting from where we came from in our marriage, we went from, at one point in our marriage, man, not knowing how we were going to eat 2 days from now. You know, man, how we finna feed these kids, man. I don't know about this light bill. How we finna pay this light bill to God blessing us with a 5-bedroom house, you know? And it's like, wow.
That house is amazing.
And it's, when I look back at our relationship, our marriage, I see God. Like, for real. If we didn't see God in ours, there's no way we're still together. Like, we would have been done and not really even liking each other, let alone still married. We even work together. I mean, we go to work together and come home together. She's a counselor at our school, and I'm the history teacher, one of the history teachers there. So, nah, man, God has been a major force in our life. And we are a prime example. Without God, we wouldn't have made it.
And it's about praying for your spouse too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I always tell him, you make sure you praying for me.
Yeah.
And I do the same for him. Even when we're going through things, it's like constantly just praying. And if you have that faith in God, you know God is gonna show up. Right. But what are you gonna do?
Supposed to hit and double back, cause I don't get down like that. But I'm gonna, I know I ain't supposed to let her push my will and stun in front of my chicks, but I'm gonna, I'm going up my way to see her every day. All my niggas say, Jay, why you tripping? But they only know the things you let me do. They know what I'm going through. She want the trouble. She ride me like I like all night, so I know she want the trouble, y'all. She hold me down, big go down, that's for sure. She want the trouble, gotta play her acting like we's a couple. I ain't never been this deep in trouble. They go my hustle, it could be bad for me. I know I ain't supposed to let her check my phone, raised him mother hoe. But I'm gonna, I know I ain't supposed to hit without my hat. My mama would be mad, but I'm going to see her every day. All of my niggas say, Jay, why you tripping? Oh, nothing you let me do. They know what I'm going through. She rides me all night. She was the trouble. She hold me down, go down. Cause this young player, whoa, I ain't never been this deep in. I'm in trouble, girl. You my hustle, girl. Ooh, I think. Can't believe the things that she got me going for. Got me like a fiend, got me begging her for more. Got me in the house while she running these streets. I don't give a damn long as she come home to me. It's hard for me to keep my focus, like she playing with my mind. I can't stand the things she do, but man, I love the things she do. No matter what she put me through, she ride like a light all night. So I know it, baby. Oh, ooh. And if they go down, then I know that I'm in trouble. Baby, I ain't never been this deep, no.
Jay, are you gonna take my number or what?
You ain't put it in there for me?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Make sure I call you.
All right.
Okay, so what do y'all do when y'all can't agree? What do y'all do? Do y'all have a system that you come up with?
Or as can't agree on? Like just in any
We'll discuss it and try to come to an understanding. I'm not the type of dude that I'm gonna pull a ring. Well, I'm the husband, so we're gonna do it. What I say, I will try to get an understanding and try to, compromise if need be. But if you can't, then it is what it is. If sometimes the husband just have to pull a ring, be like, nah, well, we're not doing it. And I think it's selfish of a husband to do it if he doesn't truly try to listen and understand what she's saying. If you just as a husband, we ain't doing it because I'm the husband, I'm the man, and you ain't doing it. Right. That's selfish as hell. Don't do that. If you want a good wife, especially if you want a wife to follow, she is more willing to follow if she knows I will listen and take heed to what she's saying. And if I'm not agreeing, then she has to be a good wife and be like, okay.
And that's support of being submissive. We also talked about compromise in the book, and that's a part of, compromising. Once you state what you believe, I state what I believe. Let's go with what's best.
Right, right. So are there any couples that you guys look up to, whether it be celebrity couples or just regular couples? Are there anybody that y'all look up to and mimic or want to mimic your marriage besides the Huxtables?
I'm not going to say mimic. I can say maybe in certain aspects, just in general mimic, no. But my parents, is what I question is a couple I look up to. My dad is a man's man. He's the alpha male, and my mother is man.
Alpha female.
She really is. But my old man is the type of dude that he does whatever whatever my mom wants to make. He does everything possible to make that happen. Perfect example. I'm like, Dad, say, I need you to keep the kids this weekend. So let me check with your mama and see. I'm like, check with mama. I'm talking to you, Dad. You ain't gotta ask mama. But shut up. I gotta see with my wife. Right. Like, oh my goodness. and just the respect that they show each other. I saw it at an early age. When Dad come home, you had to be out the bathroom. Mama just didn't. You couldn't be in the bathroom. Daddy, if he wants to go in the bathroom, Daddy got the big piece of chicken. She catered to my father, and my father catered to my mother. He's the reason why I do what I do in the kitchen and around the house at times. Well, my perfect example, my dad schedule changed once, and he would get out at 2:30 instead of 5 or 6 or whatnot. And he would come home and automatically start cooking. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he make me in there cook too. I'm like, why am I was the oldest. Man, your mama at work, she ain't got to come home and cook, and I'm sitting in this house. Like, wow, oh, okay, and stuff like that.
They have a good balance. You know, his daddy is not the traditional, the old school man mentality. I'm not doing nothing around the house. They have a very good balance, a good yin and yang with each other. You know, like his mama, she can hold her own when it comes to, you know, conversing with daddy, but then too she know he is the man. Yeah, you know, she knows.
And the daddy said, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So they have a very good balance of what they do.
Let everybody know where they can actually get your book. And like I say, this is the first of many sit down round table talks that I plan on having with you guys. I'm very informed today, and I'm so glad to be here. But let everybody know where they can actually get y'all book from.
You can get the book at Our time is up. We thank you, Coco, for being here.
So much, man.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See, no one else, let me let you do. That's why I don't mind to spend my life with you. I wanna please you in any way I can. I wanna share my world. Don't you understand? Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me good feeling all day long. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling.
Do you have a music video? Do you need the Real Talk Zone at your spot? Don't hesitate to give us a call and contact us at the Real Talk Zone at gmail.com. See you when we get there.